Welcome back, everybody, to our podcast.
I'm Megan.
And I'm $20 poorer.
So real. Any specific reason why you're specifically $20 poorer?
No, just $20 poorer today.
Just
I
out
think
of
I think my Netflix came out of my account.
okay, so that could be the $20.
It could be.
Um
I was robbed, actually.
only of $20.
Yeah, because it's specifically all they needed to get lunch.
Honestly, so real. Sometimes we have to rob someone for lunch.
Yeah.
Listeners, we went to the aquarium.
We did go to the aquarium and we saw the grumpiest looking fish I've ever seen.
We saw a grumpy fish.
We fed some stingrays.
We did. We took some photos, which I never gave you a copy of. We live, laugh, loved. We wanted to actually live there. And
That's just because rent prices are a little bit too high, and I feel like we could totally hide in the aquarium.
I was fully ready to live there, out of my own fruition. No money issues, just wanted to.
What animal exhibit would you move into?
Probably the rainforest. It was nice and dark in there.
You'd probably get some good fucking naps in there.
I would. Speaking of, I told my family this immediately. I was like, they don't advertise the fact that they have regular animals, like mammal-esque animals, at the aquarium.
They put it on their sign super tiny that they
Do
have.
they?
That they have reptiles.
Yeah, reptiles. But then there's
last time I checked, a monkey isn't a reptile, and neither is a porcupine.
Porcupine, sugar gliders. You know what I just thought of?
They didn't
have sharks there.
They didn't. They had some wall facts about sharks.
They did, but there was no sharks. Which
there were those little sharks. The little sharks? Brown and black ones.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
what they did have though?
What was that?
Peninsula cooters.
Cooters. It's a turtle.
It is apparently a turtle. And Megan and I at the same time said cooter very loud when reading the sign. And there was a family within earshot.
Cooter. So. Listen, you bring two mid-20s girls into an aquarium.
I hate that we're mid-20s now.
And you go, cooter.
We're adults. You show me a sign that says cooter, I'm reading it.
Absolutely. Why would I do anything else? Why would I allow that word to go unyelled?
You just can't. You have to scream it from the rooftops.
I must scream. But I will say, the guy who was the attendant for the stingray feeding, he was very he enjoyed our feeding very much. Because you just kept going, he was laughing. And because you kept going, oh, I'm scared, but you kept going deeper into the water.
I'm a walking contradiction. I was scared. They were ganging up on me. They were going to steal my lunch money.
I was going to say they're feral, but like they just want your little shrimp bits.
It felt so weird.
I didn't actually get to like feed one because my sleeve on my sweater would not go up any more than like my forearm because I got big chonko forearms. But
I guess we just have to go back. We have to go back and we have to ask how much for the entire Tupperware container he was having with the food in it.
Probably so much.
So much. If $5 gets you 3 or 4 pieces of food.
Oh my god.
I mean, just bring our own shrimp.
I don't think that's allowed.
How would they know? They don't search your bags.
They don't. You're right. But the guy is watching. He watched us the entire time.
Did he?
Yeah. He did not, like, he watches to make sure we're not doing illegal shit like feeding them shrimp.
Like I'm not touching
or
the
grabbing
tail.
them. Or just fully manhandling them to pick them and steal them.
No, I can't do that. I'm scared.
They killed Steve Irwin, but he also went looking for it. Do you think Steve Irwin was looking for death?
I don't think so.
Steve, if you're out there.
If you're out there.
If you're out there in the ghost world, were you looking for death?
I think it's very well documented that he's no longer on this plane of existence.
I said in the ghost world.
Okay, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I do think it was an accident. I don't even know. Was it just like a
You
huge
think he
fucking
stabbed
stingray?
himself with the... What did he stab himself with the stingray tail?
He was stabbed?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't actually know what happened. I just know it was something with the stingray. I thought maybe he touched the tail and was like electrocuted.
No, they don't electrocute you. They stab you.
Are you sure? I feel like I remember reading that.
I can check. I thought he was stabbed.
I obviously don't know. Somebody told me a story once, and I just blindly believed them.
How he die? Stingray? Oh, stingray. Okay, they missed a G. Final words, I'm dying. So real. He was pierced in the chest by a short-tailed stingray.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How was he chest level with them?
Because he was swimming. I don't know.
That's okay. Maybe he was asking for it. How do you do that on accident? How does it just happen to you?
I don't know. But like I said, I just remember him getting stabbed in the chest. Because the tail of this stingray was barbed. So it...
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you know porcupine bristles are barbed?
Yes, I did actually. It's because they it's to take them
Nicki
out.
Minaj.
They shouldn't. They're toxic.
They should not love Nicki Minaj. Barbs don't come for us, actually.
Don't, but also I don't have the energy to deal with you. I don't care.
I think we're fine. I think the overlap of barbs and the maybe 6 views this episode will get. I don't think that's a Venn diagram that actually exists.
Oh yeah,
I don't
you
think
know
there's
what?
any overlap.
Speaking of Venn diagrams of our viewers, there's one episode. There's one episode where it's just male viewers.
How many views?
There's 6.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah, it was just
They've
all
come
men,
to our yard.
which is probably why we're not getting as much traction as I hope. Because it's all men.
What
men
episode?
Suck. It was the... Oh, it's like episode 6 or something. And I was like, wow, that's like so weird that it's just all men, no women. How? Women?
That is so weird.
But the thing is, I think men like podcasts so much that they are just constantly in the podcast sphere. But I don't know why they would click on our podcast.
Do you know on Spotify we're tagged as society and culture?
Yeah, I think I put that.
That's crazy to me.
Because I put culture. Because I was like, oh, I guess it's like culture or pop culture.
Oh, maybe. Was it the S tier podcast idea? The Five Nights at Freddy's tier
Bitter
list?
Brews and Grim Roasts. Episode 9.
Oh, that makes sense because it's brews.
Yeah.
And there's nothing men love more than a brewski.
Also, I put Talk of Death.
Oh,
so maybe they were intrigued. Maybe I should change the tag. I feel like I just change it to whatever gets us more traction, as long as it's in the realm of what we talk about.
That's fair.
Which is everything. We talk about everything.
We do talk about everything.
But I've been trying to find ways to just push our podcast. By the way, I suck at it. because all I do
I don't think you suck at it. I think it's hard to do it when you're on your own.
when it's just us two,
When it's
and we
really
don't
just
have
you.
when it's just us two. Don't tell me it's
Okay.
just me. But when it's just little old us, I don't really know. Like people usually have like what is it called? Like a parent company,
Mm-hmm.
and we do not have that.
We don't have parents.
We're orphans. We're an orphan podcast.
I'm just an orphan. Listen to
Orphan?
me podcast.
Please, sir. Adopt me.
Please, sir.
I don't have
Oh,
a
sir.
family. No family for me. Hobbies? Are we leisure?
I don't think I've been leisurely a day
Oh,
in
I
my
think I
life.
put society and culture because personal journal is underneath it.
Oh,
And
that's
I
fair.
and I figured that was something we were.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They don't actually have a pop culture, which is so weird because I feel like so many podcasts anymore are just like we talk about literally anything. Astronomy. Yeah, that's pretty much the one that I think fits us the best. Hell yeah. What is my brother and my brother and me? What are they linked as? I wonder. Because my brother and me, I'm guessing they're comedy. But I also want to push that I am recorded from a new desk today. I love it. It's a little wobbly. It was a pain in my ass, only a tiny bit. But besides that, it's a desk I paid $56 for. So
Honestly, I think if you pay $56 for a desk, the wobbly is just in the instructions.
yes. And I mean, to be fair, I was expecting it to be like no instruction or it's going to be in a different language and I'm just going to have to figure it out. But the
Just put it together
instructions,
yourself.
the pictures were very clear and everything was there and the tools were fine. So, I guess
Hell yeah.
that's a win.
My mom just bought a desk off Amazon.
Slay.
She's gonna, cause did I tell you that Will's moving out?
No.
Yeah, so my poor mother's gonna be all alone because Will and his girlfriend are moving out. But my mom's already got plans to turn their bedroom into an office.
Love that. Well,
And
if she
I'm
ever
like,
needs a
okay,
child to
Mom.
move in, I am available.
She'd make whoever had to move back into, like, on the couch. They'd have to sleep on the couch.
Exactly. There will be no room left. Your mom has a whole house to herself.
Yeah, and she's gonna make sure she uses every single one of those rooms.
As she should. She's
Which,
paying
honestly,
for it.
so fair. I
Absolutely.
think in the in the spare room in the house that we're moving into, part of me wants to, I mean, obviously I'm gonna make it like a craft space, like a me space.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, I should have my makeup and my like accessories, like all my jewelry and stuff in there, so when I'm getting ready in the morning, I can just go in there and like finish and
So
have that be
real.
my station.
Your
But
station.
because like I don't want to take, yeah, I don't want to take up bedroom space with that because then I'd feel bad.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm taking up so much space in
It's
the
because you have
house.
a lot of things. It's not your fault that he doesn't have
I
a lot.
I know, but it's more like I feel like I'm just getting out super lucky on this. I mean, like it's fine because there's like no other plans for the room, so it's got to be used for something, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm like telling myself, with this new job I have, and I'm starting,
Yeah.
that I need to be like getting up and putting a little bit more effort into my appearance.
Nah.
Um,
That's what
so
Big Job wants you to think.
well, that's big job is successful because I'm thinking that.
No.
But
Stop
like
it.
nothing
Stop.
crazy. I'm not gonna do like I might do like a nude, like some browns, just some neutral tones on my eyes, maybe just an
Haley's
eyeliner
gonna
and
start
some.
doing full glam, encrusted glitter across the eyes.
No, Haley hates full glam. I hate putting foundation on. I hate the way it feels on my face.
I
I hate
am
the way it
so
looks
used
on
to
my
it.
skin.
You know, I like the About Face foundation. It is probably the lightest foundation that covers everything that I have ever tried, and it's not expensive. And if you ever wanted a recommendation, that is mine.
I mean, yeah, I go to you for my recommendations on most things, and if not you, then I go to you for Taylor.
Yeah,
But
skincare, hair stuff.
I
That's
don't know.
Taylor.
I really hate. I hate the way foundation looks on my face. The only time I want to have anything all over my face is if I'm painting myself for a costume.
You should start dressing up as Shrek for jobs.
Um, when I'm at an age where I don't care, yeah, I'll do that.
I would absolutely paint myself green every day to go to my job.
It's just your pre-shower makeup, but you got called into a job interview.
But it's on purpose. I would show up as Shrek to my job. Put that on record.
Okay,
If you
I do love that for you. I want to put that to the test. I think you have to show up to work as Shrek now.
Okay. It actually wouldn't even be that weird because I call Mike Shrek all the time. He'll think I'm just uh what's it called? Mocking him.
You could do it on St. Patty's Day.
I could.
Because then it's like, oh, you can't pinch me or whatever they do because I'm
Do I even
wearing
work
green.
on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know. When the fuck is St. Patrick's Day?
Who the fuck knows?
I don't know.
A Sunday, so yes.
Is St. Patrick the dude that did all the snakes?
That is the snake dude. That is the
Oh my god,
snakes.
daylight savings time starts in March.
Does that mean we get less sleep?
That means the clocks spring ahead, so we lose an hour.
Boo!
And
Fuck
did I
clocks.
tell you? Xavier's
What?
going to Disney with his
Oh
girlfriend.
wow!
So I
Fun.
hope it is fun. I hope they have fun, and I hope they like each other the whole time.
It would suck if they didn't.
It really would, but they more than often not don't like each other.
So real. I don't know. I don't know why you would plan a trip like that if you don't like the other person.
I think it's just because she wants to go really bad.
Fair enough.
And like she's got the money to pay for both of them the whole way through, but she is making Xavier pay her back.
What?
Well, yeah, she's like, if she doesn't have $12,000 in her bank account at any given time, she freaks out.
Fair enough. Some people are like that. Totally understand, but your long-term boyfriend.
Yeah, your long-term
boyfriend. Your long-term boyfriend.
Hey, I will shoot myself in front of you.
I think I also said long-term, so it's fine. I'm making fun of myself as well.
Okay. I just needed to clear that up. That if you do
Long
mock
tweet.
me for anything that I misspeak, I'm gonna have to shoot myself in front of you. It might not be lethally, but it will happen. Uh-oh, what are you shitting? What happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
I thought I had seen something, and now I know I had not on my calendar.
Oh.
I was in the wrong month.
What month were you in?
I was in December of last year.
Oh.
So I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, only God knows at this point. Did you
Only God
see?
does know.
There's a hospital in California that any babies that are born today, the leap day, have frog hats.
Yes, I did.
I
I
think
saw
that's so fucking
them.
cute.
It is so cute. Keep giving them frog hats.
Yes.
More frog hats, please.
I think Leapfrog, the company, should give any baby born on Leap Day some
Leapfrog.
products
Is
for free.
Leapfrog even still a company?
I'm 100% sure they are.
100%.
Yeah, because they have those little fucking
fucking
thingy-mahoozers. Why the fuck does this take me to Yahoo every single time I'm on Google?
I am Googling.
I wanna Google.
Ah. That scared me.
Leapfrog. Yeah, it's still a website.
Oh,
And you can
okay.
still get toys.
Well, fine.
Because they've got their little fake iPad things.
Yeah. Well, I knew those were a thing, but I didn't know they still existed.
Yeah, no, they still exist.
Oh, and I can finally tell the listeners we finally broken past that 7 view mark on our episodes.
Did we?
Yeah, I sent it to you. Remember we had 8 listens on 2 of our episodes.
Sorry, I'm just a dumbass.
So we have reached past 7. I've been waiting every single time I see an episode go to 7, because I know episode 14 has reached 7 plays. And actually yesterday or 2 days ago I looked and I saw our last episode got 4 views. So the one listen was me because I wanted to listen to it. Ooh. And the other 3, who knows? But thank you.
So fair. Did you know on YouTube our Five Nights at Freddy's ranking has 4 views?
Yes, I did. I know all. I'm constantly checking. I have an issue, a mental issue. And now a brief interjection.
Oh?
This is LetterDoxxd.
LetterDoxxd?
I finally came up with a name.
Okay, I like it.
For this bit and segment. I was gonna go with, what was it, Real Reviews, REEL, but it's just too much of a visual. That's too visual for me.
Yeah, and podcasting is really not a visual medium.
Not yet for us.
Not yet, anyway.
LetterDoxxd is a game where I give Haley 3 reviews, and she has to guess what movie it goes to, of which I have the multiple choice ready to go.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd just like to remind everybody in the audience that I got all 3 right last time, and I've never seen any of the movies.
Yes, she killed it last time.
Don't expect anything from me this time.
So, our first 3 reviews. Needs more slurs. 1.5 stars. Okay. I work hard, but the Samsung Galaxy flip phone works harder for these promotional ads. 2.5 stars. Placement. You call it cringe, I call it fun, and that's why I'm happier than you. 3.5 stars.
Ooh.
We have Poor Things with Emma Stone. Mean Girls with Renee Rapp. Bottoms with Ayo Edebiri. And the other girl, because I didn't write them down. I wrote almost none of them down. That was off the top of my head.
I don't think, because Mean Girls' whole thing, like their product placement was Elf, so I don't think it's Mean Girls unless it is Mean Girls. What was the 1st one? Poor Things.
Poor Things with Emma Stone.
Okay, don't even know that one. And Bottoms, I know barely.
Vaguely.
I haven't seen any of these movies. Huh. I don't. Okay, I feel like I actually saw something from Poor Things now that I'm thinking about it on TikTok the other day, and I feel like it's set back in time. I don't think that's gonna be Samsung-y. I'm gonna go with Bottoms. I almost said you're a bitch for playing that sound.
It was Mean Girls.
Mean Girls was Elf, though.
They did more than Elf.
I didn't see anything about Samsung and Mean Girls. Oh, I should have went with Mean Girls. Fuck.
Next movie.
Okay.
I thought the husband was a DJ cooking up a banger upstairs. 5 stars.
Okay.
Damn, French trials are crazy. They're reading novels and having panel discussions and shit. 4 stars.
Okay.
Some really good knitwear in this one. 4 stars.
Okay.
For this one, The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti, Knives Out, or Anatomy of a Fall.
Shit. I don't know any of these movies. I'm only vaguely aware of Knives Out.
Yes. Correct.
Shit.
I want you to go off vibes.
What even were the other 2 movies?
The Holdovers, Anatomy of a Fall.
No fucking idea. I've never even heard of either of those.
The Holdovers is new. The Anatomy of a Fall is a Oscar-nominated movie.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
It should mean something, Haley. Get with the theatrics.
It doesn't mean a thing to me, and I'm so sorry to the cinematic community. I'm not one of you.
So we have a husband. Someone thought the husband was a DJ.
Fuck you.
It was Anatomy of a Fall.
Oh, of course it was.
Yes, although Knives Out was
being wrong, baby.
Knives Out was my red herring, only because I put some really good knitwear in this one, because Knives Out is very known for their knitwear.
You tricked me.
Even though you heard trials and tribulations, you were like Knives Out. Next one. The editing in this is enough to kill a small Victorian child. No stars.
Okay.
Every line reading feels like a Zoom delay. 1 star. I kept expecting Nathan Fielder to pop out and reveal his most elaborate social experiment to date. 1 star. And our options are Morbius.
Oh.
Madam Web. Priscilla.
Okay. Again, haven't seen any of these videos. Or these movies. Sorry.
These are actually all YouTube videos.
No, I only said videos because I'm only so acutely aware of Morbius because of Eddie Burback's video where he went and saw it 5 days in a row.
Yes.
I don't think it's that one, though. Everybody's hating on Madam Web.
Correct.
And what was the last one? Priscilla?
Yes.
I know I've heard of it. Cannot tell you anything that it's about. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut, and it's probably gonna lead me to 3 for 3 being wrong. But I'm gonna say Madam Web. Oh,
there you go.
One right.
That's
not what I wanted.
And that was LetterDoxxd.
I love that we have outro music to that bit.
Yes. It's amazing. I love the little bit songs that I do.
They are good. They are appreciated.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Where do we go from
Okay.
here? Where do we go from here?
I don't know. See, because my brain this week I've been doing too much. I've and it's all work related, but I've
Hmm.
had no time to think of anything else. I mean,
So real.
there is some ongoing drama with Love is Blind and news that has come forward. Um,
Ooh.
Specifically, well, the news, like what's come forward, is that Trevor, the one who initially I super loved,
Isn't it that he uh
had a girlfriend.
yeah, he had a
And then
girlfriend
he
and he
supposedly told her that he was going on the show to get famous,
yes,
and
cuz he
then
had
ghosted her.
yes. Well, people were saying someone has suspected that he was an actor the entire time, like he wasn't actually there for the right reason because
Yeah,
he had his agency in his bio. And like some people do have agents afterwards, but having one before it's a little wild. And that's why people were like he's an actor. And that's so
yeah,
sad.
it does. I don't look at anything about the people before watching the show. I wait till I'm halfway through to start looking up their socials and everything.
Yeah,
So I'm a
that's
terrible
fair.
fan. Um, I
I,
do.
however, was not intrigued at all. I don't know. I like dating shows like that or marriage shows. I just it's so much effort, and I just don't want to watch it.
That's so fair
So I love getting the TikTok drama of it all.
because it wraps it up so nicely.
Yes. And I saw that girl and I was like, "Oh no, I hope that's not real," but it kind of seems like it is.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know if it's the same. I don't even know if it's the same girl because there's the girl who was on TikTok. I believe her name was Ryan. It was a girl. It was an R name, but it was like a not traditionally what you would think a woman's name would be. I think.
Mhm.
And I know I saw her TikTok a while ago actually, saying that she was dating with somebody that was on the Love Is Blind cast, and she was just wondering what the fuck was up.
Mm.
And people thought it was Jimmy, and Jimmy has come out publicly and is like, I have no idea who this woman is.
Yeah. Well, the
Um,
thing is, when you get on these shows, you basically lose access to your phone for most of the day.
mm-hmm.
So I could also imagine he
Oh
got
no,
on the
you lose
show.
access to your phone the entire time that you're dating the
Yeah.
pods.
Yeah. So you could imagine that he said he was going on the show and then he never answered her back after like a couple days and he was already there
Yeah.
and she just didn't know that he wasn't going to have his phone maybe.
Still, super crazy
No,
to
no, no.
because
It's
the
not good to
Twitter
do,
story
but
specifically is that like he got in the relationship so quick, like so like very short notice before he knew he was going on the show. Like I think
mhm.
somebody said it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. So I can imagine it was just not good. Not good on her
Yeah,
part, not good on his part.
not good at all. But it was like he did because they Chelsea has in the show met Trevor in person because they were at a lake party.
Mhm.
Um, Only three of the couples remain at this point. It's oh my gosh, who even is it? It's Clay and AD, Johnny and Amy, and Jimmy and Chelsea. Everybody else has broken up at this point. We know Brittany and Kenneth, they broke up.
Mhm.
Um, which
Yes.
I have opinions on that couple. I don't think Kenneth was into it from the second he saw Brittany in person.
Which is wild to me because like I don't know. Like if you click so much And the only thing turning you away
I don't even think
is
that it was that he wasn't attracted to her. I I just believe he didn't want to date her in the real life.
he just wanted to keep it there. It's like if you meet someone on like World of Warcraft and you're dating them.
No, I think because some of those couples, they do only work in the realm of the pods and where you go on honeymoon. But even when they were on the honeymoon, like Kenneth, he seemed so disinterested in Brittany the entire time, and it was honestly super sad. And then as soon as they
Oh,
get their phones back, he's always on his phone, like nothing but on his phone. And she'll be talking directly to him, and he's just on his phone. He says he's answering emails, but like, I don't think so.
yeah. That
I
is
don't
kind
know.
of
It
sad.
was
That is
it
kind of
was really
sad
sad. I
though.
felt really bad for her. Um,
Yeah.
and then Jeremy and Laura broke up because Jeremy met with Sarah Ann, who was the other girl he was dating in the pods, and stayed with her until 5 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
And he was being super shady, I think. And Laura was rightfully pissed off and was rightfully like, who the fuck do you think you are? Why do you think that's
Yeah.
okay to do? What were you doing with her? Because obviously you don't
Mm-hmm.
just talk at 5 a.m. If you're staying with somebody
No.
till 5 a.m., you're not just talking.
No.
And all his rebuttal was, well, you should feel reassured because I shared my location with you. The only thing she could see on his location was that he was at Sarah Ann's apartment.
Yeah.
That's not very reassuring.
That's not what the show is about. You're not supposed to see them and then like them.
Yeah, no. So then they break up, but they were not completely broken up at the time of this little lake party.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously so many people from the cast are there. And Sarah Ann does show up. Now at this point Laura and Jeremy hadn't spoken in like 3 or 4 days. Um Jeremy tried sending Laura flowers to her apartment, but she wouldn't give him her address. And
So
she was
real.
like, "Why do you need my address? I don't want anything from you," which is
Fair.
so fair. Um,
Fair.
and he just like Sarah Ann comes in and she like goes right up and is trying to say hi to all those people, like Laura included, and Laura just like rolls her eyes and walks away, which as she should. Um, and then later, AD, the queen that she is, has Sarah Ann aside and is like, "So, what made you think it was appropriate to message an engaged man?" Because it all started because Sarah Ann sent Jeremy a message when she got home
Mm-hmm.
and was basically like, "Hey, so thankful for our experience. You know, I know you didn't choose me, but if anything happens, you know, I'd love to get to know you in person."
Excuse me.
And she saw nothing wrong with that. And she's adamant about nothing. She didn't do anything wrong because
And I
her
mean,
feelings deserved to be heard. And I don't
'cause it's
think
hard.
so.
It's hard because I'm like, yes, they're engaged, but I guess to be fair, they were only engaged after knowing each other for 2 weeks or
But
so.
that's it's 5 days.
I know,
So not
5
even.
days.
But that's the
No,
whole point of the
I
show. Now,
know,
do I
but
think
that's
Jeremy
why
made the wrong decision to begin with? Yes. Because he really didn't like either of their personalities.
I just think like if you go on this show, you are just asking for the other contestants to to flirt with your choice. Because I feel like they want that to happen, like the producers and everything. They
Oh,
want you to
absolutely.
and I just because like after knowing someone for 5 days, I couldn't even be mad if someone else talked to him. I couldn't even be
No, but
mad.
I mean, I do get it
But
because it's supposed to be like, oh, you form this super big connection. And
in the
Laura was,
landscape of the show, it's inappropriate because you're like
I think,
you
in the landscape of any, because you don't have to propose.
no, but
You know, like you could choose to just leave and then meet up with each other later and date like naturally, but he
you
did
could.
choose to break up with Sarah Ann and chose to propose to Laura And Laura was more upset about the fact that he proposed, and when he proposed, you're making a promise, in her words, to protect that person and protect their heart. And he did not do that, obviously, because he went and did whatever he did with Sarah Ann.
Yeah. Huh.
And then they still, like, AD was trying to, like, oh, it was super catty. I think if you watched it with me when I was seeing this episode, it was as girl fight as a girl fight could get.
I changed my mind. I don't think I could go on this show. Actually, I could, and I just would not give a shit the entire time.
Yeah, I think you'd be the perfect person for a dating show, because you're either going to be a super dramatic person, or you're going to be so mellow the whole time. It's going to be like anything could happen, and you're going to be like, well, all right.
Like, I hope I get my Olipop sponsorship from this. Thank you so much for the screen time.
But
I hope our podcast. Oh, I could promote our podcast on there.
You could. Oh my gosh,
that's how I got.
Expose us
I gotta delete this episode. I gotta delete this one.
Get it out. Get it out.
Thank you for my Olipop sponsorship. Thank you for promoting the podcast. I'm out.
She's out. Peace.
I'm out.
But yeah, so that was one of the big dramas. The other big drama was Jess and Jimmy finally met in person, and Jess, the beautiful girl's girl that she is, went in for a handshake at first with Jimmy, and Jimmy just gave her a hug. So I don't like Jimmy. I will totally admit that Chelsea does need help. I do think she needs to seek therapy before committing to another long-term relationship, because she does have a lot of self-image issues, and that's not fair to bring into a relationship with somebody. So I do think she needs some professional help. But
slay to professional help.
Like, I don't think Jimmy is a super great guy either. Chelsea expressed that she was uncomfortable with him being friends with, he has 2 girlfriends that he's known, he said, for 2 years, but he's fucked one of them. And he said, like, he told Chelsea about it, said it was just a one-night thing, they don't like each other like that.
Why don't you just date her?
It would be super uncomfortable, no matter what the situation was, to know that your partner is still actively texting and talking to somebody that they slept with all day, every day.
Yeah.
But Chelsea did freak out on him for going out partying, and that she doesn't want to be with somebody that wants to be out all the time like he does. He went to a birthday party, and he was gone for an hour and a half. And
they're perfect for each other.
She freaked out over it.
I actually think
I think they're perfect for each other in the messiest way.
Yes, that's what I mean.
feel like we're going to get to the altar and they're going to have said yes to each other.
Yes,
and I think they're going to be, once the reunion episode drops, I think they're going to be separated and absolutely hating each other.
Oh yeah.
And then it's hard to tell even on their social media, because they can't post anything without it being approved by the show.
Yes, yeah.
And like the girls and the guys are in each other's comments, like either being super nice. Sarah Ann, her Instagram's still public, but comments are turned off.
Ooh.
Which is, I think, a good tell to know that you did something wrong and everybody knows you did something wrong.
Or she doesn't want to hear criticism.
Oh yeah, but it's funny because people are in the comments under Laura's posts calling her Side Salad Sarah. Which
Salad Sarah.
I kind of super love.
That's funny as fuck.
It really is.
Side Salad Sarah.
But
wow, the alliteration on that one.
They're so good. The comment section on Instagram is too good sometimes.
So I will be going on to Love is Blind. Can't believe it.
They're apparently going to be casting from DC for season 7.
Oh, casting from DC? Like the casting go I could go to DC.
Yeah,
I know people in DC.
At least that's what I've seen online, because for the last, they have season finale though on the. Did they say season finale or Love Is Blind finale? I think it might have. I don't remember. Whatever it says for the last episode, like in the preview, it made it seem like it was the end of the show. But then I googled it and it says Netflix renewed for season 7 and that they were looking in the nation's capital. Which I feel like it's gonna be such a boring season then.
Yeah. Especially because, like, if you're looking in DC, everybody knows each other.
What are we doing? A bunch of fucking lawyers and politicians like that book I picked up yesterday?
But I know people in DC. I can go to DC for a little bit.
You do.
I do know people in DC. I have a place to live if I go there.
For the hometown, you just take them to the White House.
This is what I used to play all the time when I was a kid. I'm a fucking liar. I lie to you.
It's just the long stretch of grass in front of the Washington Monument.
I used to climb the Washington Monument.
The Washington Monument is my house.
I live with George Washington's ghost.
I live with George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Howard Taft.
I just talk like that the entire time.
I literally love doing podcast with you.
My phone rings all the time. Hello, we will stay phone.
I do technical software sales, and I want to be married by the end of 30 days. I'd be the perfect contestant for Love Is Blind.
You're the perfect contestant for Love Is Blind because I can make friends with anyone. Meet my friend Paul. He's great. I love.
I would be the perfect contestant for Love Is Blind because I literally take out all the sweats every day. I have nothing but victory for the OGs.
Victory for the OGs. Hi,
I love Victory Royale.
Yeah, Fortnite, we've had to get down.
Just touched down Tomato Town.
God.
Instead of bringing my guitar to the bonfire episodes, I'm just singing the Fortnite song.
I want to do the video for Love Is. I want to apply for Love Is Blind so bad, and just do that voice, and then sing the Fortnite song.
You should literally choose me because I love love.
I love.
I love not seeing the person I'm dating. When I do dating apps, I close my eyes.
I swipe it, go left and right, and then I pick whoever's just there.
I go on dates in the dark.
You are blind dating? I go on blind dates all the time. I wear masks when I go to see the boy. When I go on blind dates.
You're just specifically dating blind people.
They don't know. They say I can't see it. I go, I can't see either. Wow, blind dating's so fun. Oh my god. I need to go on Love Is Blind so bad. I need to go on Love
You
Is
just
Blind
need
so
to.
bad. I need to. I have the urge to.
I think you need to go on Love Is Blind, and I think you need to swap your personalities for every man you talk to.
That's what I do anyway, so that's
Don't
not any
ever
different.
be the same person. So then when they're back in the men's quarters and they're talking like, damn, I'm really into Megan. You know, she loves knitting. The other person's like, she hates yarn, actually. We were talking about it. She set a yarn factory on fire. None of them can ever get their stories straight about you.
Megan's actually into casual crime. I don't know what you're talking about.
Megan's got a rap sheet. She's been to jail.
Oh my god. Megan's killed a man. She told me that she has a tear tattoo underneath her eye, and then I come out and I'm just like the stupidest looking person you've ever met. I'm just like waddling out like, woo.
You get proposed to somehow, and when you do your first walk, you're just in a full clown outfit. You walk out
I'm
with a
actually
little
at the
horn.
clown play.
You just really love that Seabat song.
Yes. Oh my god. Megan said her favorite song is by Slipknot. No, Megan said her favorite song is by Justin Bieber. I don't know what to tell
Megan
you.
said she's actually really into church gospel.
She said she's Catholic. She said she's Satanist. I don't know. Can't get my story straight here. Oh my god.
That would be so funny.
Oh, I would love to do that.
I think the fans would hate you because they wouldn't get
Oh
it.
yeah. No,
I would love you though.
They would think I'm the villain. They're gonna vilify me.
But
And then they're gonna have to listen to the podcast and see that it was a bit.
You want to go down in infamy though.
Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. I would do it. Because it's even better because I don't have to see them, so my anxiety is less.
Yeah, and like genuinely, what else are you gonna do on a random Tuesday afternoon? Go to work? No, you're gonna fuck with some men.
Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, I go on Tinder and act like someone else, and then I go back to my normal life.
I go on Tinder and I play The Sims in real life.
I play The Sims in real life. I wake up families. No, I don't. That's
I wake
a lie.
up families. You're just trapping people in pools with no ladder.
Yes. No ladder. Baby drown.
2-sentence horror story.
Oh my god.
Baby shoes never worn.
Baby shoes never worn. Oh my goodness. Oh, can I tell you?
I don't know, did you?
Can I tell you a lovely story?
Yes.
About Facebook Marketplace?
Yes.
I don't know if you saw it, so bear with me. But I saw this car. It was 20,000. And it was a 2024 whatever car, whatever brand. And I go into the description, and it looks like a perfectly normal car. Looks beautiful, great, $20,000 for a brand new car. It says 7 miles on it. Okay. There's only 7 miles on this car. This is interesting. What's wrong with it? You scroll through the photos, you see the side of the car is bashed in.
Wait, was it at Replica?
I think so.
Was it at Replica Auto Sales? I got a job offer from them.
It was on Facebook Marketplace. Did you really?
I did, because they sell those cars.
Yeah? On
and
Facebook
they have,
Marketplace?
Like, salespeople. Yeah, they have, like, salespeople.
That's crazy.
They have, like, super crazy cars there sometimes, but it's just that they were in accidents, and they're reconstructed titles.
7 miles on the car, and you crashed it.
Well, yeah, somebody was probably taking it on a test drive.
That's so funny. That's hilarious to me. But see, I imagine someone bought it and they immediately just crashed it.
Yeah, they might have. You've seen that video of somebody getting in an accident right after leaving the dealership lot, right?
Yes.
It was probably them.
Yeah. I could not believe it. Because I was like, 7 miles? What the fuck is wrong with this car? I was like, did they just not like the way it drove out? And then I'm like, looking through the photos, I'm like, no, they crashed it immediately.
They didn't like the way that it drove, so they just immediately wrecked it.
You wrecked it? I thought they brought it back. They were like, nah.
No, you could take this back, actually. Cancel my paperwork.
Cancel my paperwork.
I'd like my deposit back now, please.
What I should have said with the Jedi.
What?
Huh?
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 Oh, wait a minute. I have gap. I have an idea.
What is he speaking of?
He's talking about wrecking his car.
Go for it. Honestly, at this point, we should just all start wrecking our car. And then
No go for it. No go.
I think
that is not a
everyone
number one victory royale.
I
Coverage
think
is.
that if everyone crashed their car at the same time, the price of cars will go down.
If everyone crashed their cars at the same time, the price of cars would not go down
It
because
would go down.
demand would soar.
No,
Megan,
no,
please,
no. But
please
see,
understand
but-
supply and
but
demand.
Haley, the stock market crashed.
Don't call me Haley.
Haley, the stock market crashed, and it was fine. Obviously.
The stock market crashing has nothing to do with us crashing our cars. The stock market isn't real. The cars are. I can touch the cars. I can't touch the stock market.
I think you could.
How am I supposed to touch the stock market?
Go find a banker real
It's
quick
fake.
and let him rub
It's
the money.
I'm not gonna let a banker rub me down with some bills. Okay.
No, I said you rub the money, not the money
I
rubbed
don't
on
wanna
you.
rub them down with the bills.
No, just the money. You are not
But
touching
that's-
anyone. No one is touching you.
But that's not real because that's money. That's not stocks. It's not
But-
stonks.
But the money is
No.
stonks.
But the money's not stonks.
The money is
The
stonks.
stonks is the graphs and the numbers and the whatever.
Well, then
else.
go touch a graph.
I can't touch the graph.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I don't know where the graph is.
It's in
They wouldn't let me
Wall
into-
Street.
They wouldn't let me into the stock market. I'm not cool.
Wall Street.
My smoke is not too
Do you
tough.
think I could make it into Wall Street?
I think you could girl boss, gatekeep, and gaslight your way into Wall Street.
Where is Wall Street?
Isn't it in New York? Isn't... Because, okay,
I
Alexander
don't know.
Hamilton created Wall Street, and
Did he?
that's in New York. Because they sold New York City, and they sent it down the river, and that's where DC ended up closer to Virginia. Don't you remember anything from the musical?
I don't remember that. I remember the orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. Is the orphanage Wall Street?
That's- No, the orphanage is not Wall Street. Wall Street's not just full of orphans.
I would like to disagree.
Wall Street is
I
full of
believe those
business
men are
frat
orphans.
bros whose dads are
Don't love them. So, orphan.
That's not an orphan. If your father doesn't love you but he's still around, you're not an orphan. Am I an orphan? I'm asking the real questions here, Megan.
Am I an orphan?
Am I an orphan? I've got my mother on the line, Meg. Am I an orphan?
You're half an orphan.
I'm half an orphan.
You're
Well,
half
you
an
heard
orphan.
it here first, folks.
You're
If
half
you've
an
got
orphan.
one parent, you're half an orphan. What half?
We know that. Well, actually, it's feet. Half. It goes by waistline. So your feet are orphans. Leg down, you're orphan.
From my leg down, I'm an orphan.
Yes.
Oh, my poor Lamborghinis.
You are an orphan from legs down.
I
Oh, my
I wear
goodness.
those really old English pants, but like modern clothes up top because my legs are orphans.
My legs are orphans.
Please, sir, some new shoes, sir.
It's a new shoes, sir.
I'm an
I don't-
orphan, sir.
My mom paid for my shirt, sir. I'm only half an orphan.
My father left me, sir. Take pity on a poor boy. Give me.
I can't believe we went full
turkeys,
circle.
please.
I can't believe we went full circle back to orphans.
My favorite shape's a circle. No wonder I came back.
My favorite shape. favorite shape's the infinity sign. We're gonna be here forever.
My favorite shape is a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh my god, I wanted a sausage, egg, and cheese today so bad.
They're so good.
I know, and we don't have sausage right now at my own home.
And
but
you
we had
don't have a
everything
Dunkin'
else.
because they had carbon monoxide in the air.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did they
And-
shut down the gas station too, by the way?
Um,
Or just the Dunkin'?
Well, no. Okay, so it wasn't because of the carbon monoxide.
Oh, that
it
was
was
just a side
because-
effect?
Yes, they hit something when they were renovating. The gas station's back open because they're fine. I think they fixed it.
Oh.
But they were supposed to be open by the 25th. And not that I'd buy from them anyway, because I am technically boycotting the boys, the Dunkin', the Starbucks, the many things. But I don't have sausage at home. I had everything else. I had eggs, I had cheese, I had bagels.
Mm-hmm.
But no sausage. And I was so angry. And then I ended up, because there was just like a singular breakfast burrito in my fridge.
Uh-huh.
So I ate it and it was fine.
Oh,
It wasn't
but
what
it's
I
not what you wanted.
And so I have to go get sausage tomorrow because all I want is a sausage, egg, and cheese.
I love a sausage, egg, and cheese. I love them more on a croissant, but I hate eating croissants outside of the safety of my own home. Why are they so messy?
Because they're fragile. I love a bagel. I think they are the perfect vehicle.
I think they're too big sometimes. I don't want them big. I like them little.
I like
little mousy breads for my breakfast.
mousy breads. Girl.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the English muff.
English muff. I hate English muffins, actually.
I love English muffins. It's the orphan
No.
in me.
The orphan.
Please, sir. Please, sir. An English muffin, sir.
One English muffin for me, sir.
I'll take half if you can spare
No,
one,
I'm a spoiled
sir.
little bitch. I want a bagel. I want a bagel.
You're the rich lad up the street.
Bagel, please. Scoop it for me, too. I would never scoop a bagel. Just
Give
so
me a
you know.
schmear. Schmear bagel.
Schmear bagel,
Give me a
please.
schmear.
Give me a schmear. Yes, sir. Yes, boss.
Yeah, boss. Give me a schmear.
Yeah, give me a schmear.
Hey, be honest
God.
with me. Do we think this is a good episode?
I think after last week having such a good episode, I think we have to have a really just fucked up episode.
It's not even fucked up. It's not that fucked up.
It's fucked up in the contents of it. Like there's nothing happening.
No, we're just British orphans.
We're just British Orphans is going to be the title of this episode.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
One
thank
Direction
you.
purchased me from my drug addict mother, and then they left me in the streets of British. British?
Or should I call it left me in the streets of British? One Direction left me in the streets of British.
I can't believe I said that.
Perfect. I'm coming up with so many episode titles.
I'm saying them.
I
You're
know.
stealing them. Okay, AI.
I am AI. I almost used AI to come up with the title of my bit, but I didn't like anything it was coming up with, and I literally had to come up with it by myself. Thanks, AI.
Damn, having to use your own brain. Could you imagine?
I literally sat there going, letterbox, letterstocks, letterlocks. I kept trying to think of like words that
it's just the newest disease.
That's just called learning the alphabet.
No, it's that tattoo where it's just all the letters on that person's leg.
Oh my god, yeah, like the scramble.
Yeah.
Scrabble.
Hit me with some Scrabble bricks.
Damn, my eyes are so itchy, man.
Why are they itchy? You got allergies?
I don't know. Yeah,
you
I
allergic
do.
to podcasting or something?
Only this one. Only
Aw,
this
damn.
episode.
Is it because we're poor orphans this episode? Damn, you got
I'm
fleas.
allergic
That's
to
crazy.
orphans. Please. For this episode alone, I'm cosplaying as an actual orphan. I killed my parents. They're dead. I am an adult, but whatever.
Listen, is there an age limit on becoming an orphan?
That's what I was just gonna say. Because, like at some point, your parents will die.
Yeah.
Correct. So
And
are
then-
you, when they die, are you an orphan?
I think so. Computer. When my
Hey,
parents
Google.
die, am I an orphan?
Am I an orphan after my parents die?
I don't understand.
I don't understand. Oh.
Oh, maybe Google doesn't understand what parents are.
Oh, that's so sad.
Is it? I don't think so. Don't humanize Google.
I do. He's awful. He's my awful assistant.
He can never get your coffee order right, but you keep him around because he's a good kid.
Because he calls my phone when I need it.
He's from a bad part of town.
He's
just
an
needs-
orphan himself.
He's an orphan.
He's an orphan.
You got
And
an orphan boy.
He kidnapped. He was kidnapped by Wall Street, but he came back.
He was kidnapped by Wall Street. The whole street.
The whole one. The whole
Is Wall
one,
Street
man.
even a street, dude? Isn't it just like a dungeon for a bunch of fucking business bros?
It's Dungeons and Dragons, but for
I
people
knew
who
it.
like money.
Those fucking nerds.
No, did I actually look up what's the Mile High Club? Whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. What is the age limit for?
I'm sorry, I gotta
Ying.
backtrack. Did you just say something about the Mile High Club?
I don't know why, but I put what and then is, and it came up with what is the Mile High Club immediately, like as a auto suggest. So I accidentally
okay.
clicked it while we were talking.
That's when you're fucking in the sky.
Yeah, it is. You do have to be 18, not for the Mile High Club, but for
Well,
being
you
an
should
orphan.
be 18 for the Mile High Club.
Yeah, you should be. In other countries, it includes all children under the age of 15 who have lost their mother only.
Huh.
Oh,
Interesting.
someone did on Quora ask, "What age do we stop calling people orphans?"
And what is the general consensus?
Someone said we don't. I'm 60, and both my mother and father passed, and my adoptive mother and father have passed.
Aw.
But you're a grown adult. You're still an orphan. Are you an orphan?
Whose side are you on? Are you on
I
the
don't
side of the
know.
orphans or the parents?
I'm on the side of people becoming real with themselves. I don't know. I guess when your parents die, you are an orphan.
Yeah. And the orphan army is growing stronger every day.
It is. Every time an old person dies, one more orphan becomes strong.
One of us.
10.
One
One
of
of
us.
us. God, could you imagine, like, if that actually did happen?
Like
Like,
an orphan rising?
yeah. Like, if little Annie came around and was like, "Listen here, punk."
Oh, little
I've got-
orphan Annie would sound like that. Listen here,
Yes.
bub.
Yes. I can't
The
do
fucking British fish meme. Well, at least our schools. I don't think the little girl
Ladies!
sounds like that, actually.
Listen here, punk. I'm gonna form all my friends, and we're gonna take you down. That's what you would say.
Okay.
Thank you for your ears. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. I think we have to end this episode before
I was
we
just
go.
gonna say, I think we have to go before God only knows what else happens.
Before God strikes us down.
Before the ladies at the orphanage come get us.
The ladies.
Before
We
the
got-
nuns.
The nuns will whip us.
The nuns, they'll hit us with their rulers.
Oh my goodness.
With their measure sticks. Because British people are overly fucking descriptive sometimes.
And they need to stop.
2024 is the
overly-
year that we will stop Britons.
British people. Perfect. Oh, did you? But before we end, did you see the thing about Kate Middleton?
Yeah, and how she hasn't been seen in public in like 62 days or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how
I read a
Pretty-
whole Twitter thread about that earlier.
God, I love it. Okay, good night to the Brits. We do have a couple people in Britain that listen to us, so this
I
one was
hope
targeted.
you loved this episode.
This episode was targeted towards you today.
Whether you loved this episode or hated this episode, rate us
It
5
was for you.
stars. Rate me 5 stars so I know how much you hate this episode.
Rate me 5 stars and tell us that you hate our awful British accents and that we aren't actually orphans.
Yeah, 5 stars is actually the bad metric.
Yeah.
If you give
So
us
you
a
have
1
to go
star,
up
it
to
means
6.
you really like us because we are number 1.
Yeah, that's what that means. And the stars go all the way to 100 because 100 is
100 is the
the
highest
lowest.
number.
Is the low? It can put you on the lower end.
It doesn't get worse than 100. Look it up.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go. We gotta get out of here.
I'm going to
We have
bed.
to escape. Go to bed.
I'm escaping
Bye.
the orphanage.
Oh. No, the nuns will get us.